It all started in 2008 when we adopted our son Nathan. We went there, we picked him up, and then we brought him home, and I could not quit thinking about all the kids that were still left in the orphanages that did not have families. I was a photographer at the time and just took lots of pictures and came back, advocated for those kids. They found families, so that just kind of showed me what advocacy is all about.
Advocacy is the act of supporting something important to you. For Ordinary Hero, that means speaking up for the people who can't speak for themselves.
And out of that, I formed a trip to go to Ethiopia the next year, and people jumped on board, and that's kind of how Ordinary Hero accidentally started. It's usually anywhere from an 8 to 10 day trip. Once you get there, it's just amazing. We visit a different ministry partner every day. So one day you may go feed kids on top of a mountain. The next day you might walk through the trash dump community and visit families and hear their stories and help find sponsors. The next day you might travel out into the countryside and visit an orphanage where they take in abandoned babies. We show a lot of the need and the ways that people can help, but we also show our income generation programs that are over there. So you might walk through the trash dump and see the horrible need, but then you'll go visit the jewelry shop where she is pulling people out of the trash dump to make this jewelry and give them employment where they can feed their families. So we always try to show both sides.
Since 2010, Ordinary Hero has taken over 55 trips to help the impoverished in Ethiopia.
Our mission is to partner with impoverished communities. We advocate for the vulnerable, and we empower people like you to change the world for a child in need.
Ordinary Hero has made an impact on a countless number of lives. One of those lives is Helen, who is given an opportunity through Ordinary Hero to receive an education in America.
I dream big now. That's something that I've been able to do with Ordinary Hero.
I was 7 years old when I went to the orphanage, and I lived there from 7 until almost I turned 14, so I lived there for about 7 years.
7 years living in an orphanage left Zelalem with little hope, but Zelalem took charge and helped his community in Ethiopia and brought that impact back to America.
Helping people is really like a way of life. It's not really like something you do once in a while. Like when you're really trying to help people, it really comes from within you. And then like everything you do is just about helping people.
Zelalem is just one of the lives Ordinary Hero has changed forever.
We help a lot of kids and families in Ethiopia. So right now we have over 700 kids and families sponsored. So that brings them food, education, shelter. It supplies all their basic needs. I think the main thing that shocks people is just how grateful the families and the kids are to just have the basic needs. And more than that, they're so grateful that we would take our time to travel all the way across the ocean to come visit them. You just see that gratefulness for just the small things, and so it really makes us step back as Americans and just say, you know, wow.
One of the easiest ways to help is going to ordinaryhero.org and clicking the donate button in the top right corner. There, you can do a one-time donation or become a monthly partner. You can also click the sponsor button in the top right corner, where you can read stories about the lives of children in Ethiopia, and how you can change the world for a child in need. Ordinary Hero has made a difference in the lives of millions of people, and now you can make a difference too.
We'd love all of your all support and welcome you to join us to come to Ethiopia at any time.